Right now, you're going to watch an important BWB episode that's going to give you basically a Q&A. I'm going to share with you my insights, my thoughts, and everything. I want you to first, though, before you watch the video, I want you to comment below. Let me know what questions, insights that you have as you're watching it. Comment below on the answers to this question that you're about to see. And also, any questions that you have you want me to answer on future BWB episodes. I'm watching all the specific comments that you have. I'm going to comment, I'm going to read, and go through that as well. Thanks for watching.
Do I need a unique or special idea to start an online business?
I think you need a unique or special idea to be successful. I think a lot of it just goes into, right now at this time, there's a lot of things that are really popular, like with AI and robotics, VR, blockchain technology, Bitcoin. I think there are trends that you can follow, and you want to be in specific industries and niches instead of the idea. So for example, there's a person I was talking to before that was building a business in the fitness space. Now, if you go on, let's say Google Trends, you can go on there, you can find out certain things on the trends that people are searching for on Google. You can find out what's happening on the trends, what's the most popular things. You go on the trends, you type in the fitness space, you type in whatever space you want to be in. Trying to gather okay, so principles wise, there's only 3 ways to focus on actually building the business side. There's either products, services, or a hybrid of both. So either anything fits in with those 3 buckets. It's more important for you to pick the specific industry or niche, the target audience. Like for example, the space that I'm in that you guys know is digital marketing. You do not want to be in a space where you're competing with marketers on how to sell to other marketers or B2B. I think it's a very competitive and tough landscape, especially when you do marketing. If I were to do what I'm doing now, apply my skill set, which is what I'm doing, in a completely different space, let's say on the trading space or in the fitness space, I would be able to exponentially grow much faster than if I were to focus on the digital marketing space, just because everyone in the space is basically saying the exact same thing, where they're selling courses or selling ebooks on all this other stuff on digital marketing. But if I apply, let's say, the strategies and the growth principles for clients in different spaces, you see an exponential ROI and return in those spaces. So I wouldn't focus so much on the idea. I would focus more on the trends and also the niches and the spaces that you want to tap into. Right now, blockchain, cryptocurrency, that stuff is hot. I think it's a bubble personally, in my personal opinion. I think it's something that's going to blow up because it's not backed by anything. It's essentially very volatile, which means that it's really based on people's opinion, people's vote on what it is. That's just what I think, because it's not backed by anything, and also it's not a store of wealth, which means it's not like money where it's backed by gold or silver. And the third thing is that it actually isn't a transfer of buying goods or services. So you can't go to crypto right now other than online. You can't go to Starbucks and say, hey, I want to give you 0.60 Bitcoin, whatever it is, the amount, and to buy a grande or something. So right now, those 3 things, the most important factors of actual money, isn't being fulfilled by cryptocurrency yet. What I'm more interested in is actually the blockchain technology side. As an idea, that's something that I could get behind from what my limited understanding of that is. So it's not so much the idea, focus on the trends, the industry and the space, the target audience that you're going for. It's so interesting when you work with so many different companies and you see the principles, the strategy and tactics that apply to one space, how much exponential growth and the difference that it happens when you apply it to a completely different industry. So let me give you a tangible example. For me, doing a webinar in the digital marketing space, if a webinar is a way to generate more traffic, generate more leads, and also convert them into actual on sales or applications or clients, I could drive, let's say, 500 people to the webinar and it would cost me $5-10 grand. But if I did it in a completely different space, in the fitness space for a client right now, it actually costs us $1,000. Same webinar, same process, same strategies for traffic, for leads, and for sales, but when we apply it to a completely different industry, you're able to generate a much lower cost to acquire a specific registrant to that webinar, and a higher revenue ROI per the ad spend that you're doing. That's because it's just a different industry, right? B2C, B2B, and it's also in a different niche as well, the fitness versus the digital marketing business space. So focus more on the space and the industry versus the actual idea behind it, the trend in the industry.